fact, this technique is known as morphing, and Michael Jackson's video used it to thrilling effect.
Brought out the whole morphing fad. There was a good year or 2 years that was milked out of that one video. It took 3D animation forward as well, even though it wasn't a 3D effect, just because it took computer effects forward. It develops directors' trust in 3D effects, and it shows directors what can be done, quite quickly and quite simply. Morphing now, a little kid can do it on their computer at home.
At one time those effects were state-of-the-art, but when you put them alongside the sort of wizardry around today, they seem quite prehistoric, Jurassic even.
Merlin comes from Hallmark, who made Gulliver's Travels, and they're doing numerous amounts of fantasy, long-form TV shows. We're doing Arabian Nights at the moment, and we've just finished Alice in Wonderland. Merlin was definitely my favourite. It's like the classic magical story, directed by Steve Barron, who did Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and I was involved in doing the fairies. I had to animate probably about 1,500 fairy wings go on the back of real actors. The fairies that we use are trapeze artists who are used to being up on ropes for a long amount of time, because these fairies are going to look like they're flying. This is soft-image that we're using, and the director and supervisor would look at that, and then hopefully you'd get approval on those wings. Then this will be the final render. But once you've done one, the good thing about CG is that you can replicate and replicate. People now have the luxury of seeing on television stuff that they weren't used to seeing, 2 or 3 years ago, and it's just an ever-growing thing.